How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant?
What?
How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant?
I don't know. Full-born chickens. Adult chickens?
Yes.
Female or male?
Let's do roosters.
100,000.
100,000?
100,000. Chickens don't work well together. They're not gonna plan shit.
Nah, there's always gonna be the one that thinks he got it all.
Right. So they're gonna probably just gonna attack them stupidly.
All the toes.
Right.
And then there's some of them are gonna get squished. A
lot of them are gonna get squished. Most of them are gonna get squished.
You gotta take into account for that.
Nah, I think we're looking closer to like the 500 towards a million. It's just because the elephant ain't gotta do shit.
Yeah.
Like a hard smack. Yeah. And elephants are vengeful.
Yes. And their skins are really thick, right. So their pecs gotta go in pretty good. So it's gonna take a while.
Yeah, unless they're like fucking Legend of Zelda chickens, they're not beating an elephant at all. I think.
No, it's gonna.
Has it been tested?
I doubt it.
Mythbusters, check them out. Mythbusters, are they still a thing?
I think so.
All right, Mythbusters. I need y'all to figure that one out. I now want to know. I'm assuming upwards closer to the millions for the chickens to get their shit together. Are they like actively attacking? Like, okay, do all the chickens know to attack the elephant? Or are they just like chickens and elephant and then they just start fighting?
I think the chickens are gonna have beef with the elephant over something, and the chickens are gonna go after the elephant. So how many of those chickens? Is it gonna take?
Pre-pissed chickens.
Pre-pissed chickens towards an elephant.
Are they armed?
No. No.
You know, like the cockfights and shit where they put like the little sharp metal talons on them.
Right. No, I don't.
Just regular ass chickens? Ain't no regular. I don't give a fuck. It don't even matter.
Okay.
Yeah, it don't matter. It's infinite. The chickens ain't beating the elephant.
They ain't got a chance.
Ain't got a chance. It's all. I mean, unless the elephant gets tired eventually of just beating the shit out of chickens.
Probably.
But it just takes like one or two good swings from a trunk and then stepping on them. There's nothing that the elephant, like the chickens can do that'll penetrate the elephant's skin. They can't fly. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay, maybe they'll fly up its nose and shit like that. Or like, something like that. Right. But they don't climb like that. No. And they don't fly, so they can't even get to its eyes or like open spaces. Mm-hmm. No. Fuck that. Elephant for the win. Infinite chickens.
Infinite chickens.
Infinite chickens before they can finally lose. Unless they're armed. They need to be armed.
Okay.
That was a bad one, Kelly. You lose.
What?
You lose that question. Why you save all the terrible questions for me on Friday? Okay. There's no win-win in that scenario. It's just why.
It was just the right amount of dumb.
Yeah, but I don't know. I have nothing.
My bad.
Either way, let's start the show. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome back to a even more different episode of the Nonsense Podcast. A Friday episode on a Monday. Not throwback. I don't know if this is going to be a throwback episode or not. We don't know nothing yet. Schedules are all fucked up is all I'm saying. Welcome to just me on a Monday. I am the host, FNBoB, of the Nonsense Podcast, FNCEO, G if things to be, FNBobito, the man of not so many names. How is it going? How are you? Obviously, this recording is on a Sunday because it is Super Bowl Sunday, and I'm dressed to impress. TB12, the GOAT. I think this was his last Super Bowl win. I got the Super Bowl jersey itself. We are maybe not going to watch the Super Bowl, but I know I'm definitely finna eat like I'm watching the goddamn Super Bowl because I got wings ready. I got fucking nachos ready, queso and queso blanco, and with a little bit of bean. We ain't got no fucking meat for those nachos. I just thought about it. You don't need meat because we got wings galore. I got like 200 wings ready. Tyson and non-Tyson. We eating wings forever. Either way, how was your Super Bowl? How was your Super Bowl Sunday? Did you enjoy the game? Did you enjoy those commercials? Are you question for everybody, including you? Are you mad that they're starting to show the Super Bowl commercials before the Super Bowl? So I feel like that was like the only thing that a lot of people were watching the Super Bowl for.
I am 100% mad at that.
That was because, like, part of the fun.
Yeah, that's the whole entire reason why, especially I would watch the Super Bowl. I don't care about the football game. I'm here to watch the really funny commercials. Right. And now they're just blowing it.
Yeah, they're blowing all the commercials early. Not that they didn't, like, pre-tell you who's at the Super Bowl halftime show, but they told us who was at the halftime show last year, didn't they? Like, I feel like we knew Usher was going to be at the halftime show forever and a fuck ago. So, I guess, like, the hype's not there anymore. I don't know. All I know is I don't know if this game's going to be good or not. The game hasn't happened yet. I'm looking forward to the game because I'm hoping it's just at least a decent game. Is it the game we wanted? No. Is it the game we got? You're damn right, because I knew I was getting Taylor Swift for the fucking Super Bowl. And I really didn't want it. You have no idea how badly I wanted Detroit and the Ravens. I really thought that was going to be a great game. Detroit, oh man. But the problem is the problem why I feel like Detroit and Baltimore didn't go to the Super Bowl is because the commissioner knew that his fan base, they didn't want Detroit niggas and Baltimore niggas in Vegas at the same time. You know how much shit that would have went wrong that fucking fast? There's just two sets of people who are ridiculous, and then you throw them in Las Vegas. Granted, nobody can afford any of those tickets. Did you hear those tickets? Cheapest ticket, $4,000.
Jeez.
For the nosebleeds. Now, ain't nobody, a football fan in sight, can afford a ticket to the Super Bowl this year. Which leads me to my next thought. Can we now? I feel like at this point now we need a Super Bowl that's not the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Like, we need the championship game that's not the Super Bowl. Like, we need to switch the Pro Bowl and the Super Bowl, I feel like. Okay. Like, All-Star Weekend for the NBA, that's when all the non-basketball fans show up and it turns into like a big party. You know what I mean? I feel like they need to make the Pro Bowl like that. So that way the Pro Bowl should be more like the Super Bowl now, where all the commercials are shown and all the halftime shows shown. All the crazy, ridiculous stuff should be done during the Pro Bowl. So that way, people who actually care about who's the champion of the football game can just enjoy a nice, quiet football game. You know what I mean? Granted, it'll still be the biggest game of the year, but you do all that, the commercial stuff and your halftime show, all that should be done during the Pro Bowl. So that way, all the true heavy football fans can just watch the game in peace without complaining about who's at the halftime show, complaining about how long these commercials are. Like, all the complaints about the Super Bowl will go away, and then everybody still gets, their thing. And you actually get more, because I feel like the Pro Bowl should be, a bigger thing. And I think nobody gives two shits about the Pro Bowl, and that's not right. That's like a big thing to a lot of people, and I think it'll be a little more fair. What do you think? Or do you just not care at all?
No, I don't care at all. Sorry. No, I don't.
I just feel like it'd be a fair thing. That's all. The NBA gets that. The All-Star games used to be dope. And I feel like the Pro Bowl used to be dope. Neither one of them are cool anymore. So at least make all of that shit, put it to the side a week before the Super Bowl. Let everybody have fun there. And then you can, again, the Pro Bowl you can put wherever you want and gain all the attraction and ticket sales you want. You can bring all the celebrities you want and all of that random bullshit and just leave football out of it, Football ain't got nothing to do with the Pro Bowl. So there you go. We need to, I petition, instead of complaining about the Super Bowl, we need to jazz up the Pro Bowl and then switch all of this shit around. So the Super Bowl just goes back to being the Super Bowl. Last game of the year. That's it. That's my thoughts on it. But seeing that nobody cares about football right now, Taylor Swift, do you think she'll make it? Did she land yet?
I don't know. I can look it up. I don't know if it'll be on Google yet, but people have been tracking that stuff.
Yeah, no, people were tracking her flight. Like, somebody found out which flight she's taking.
Did she take commercial or her own jet?
Fuck if I know. I know she has a private jet, so it should be even easier, but all you need is her...
Literally the first Google search. Did Taylor Swift make it?
I hate everything that has to do with what football is now.
Yeah, she made it.
Okay, so
she posted 42 minutes ago as of our recording right now.
Are you serious that they have it that down to the teeth? Oh, my God. Well, there you go. So, I mean, news to us, probably not news to you, but yes, Taylor Swift made it to the Super Bowl. So, for those of you who had parlays on that, congratulations. You won that bet.
Ew, Ice Spice is there.
Well, did you think she wasn't going to be? Why are you so upset?
She's gross.
Oh, jeez, I'm just choking on my water. You don't like Ice Spice either? Why don't you like Ice Spice, Keller? You think everybody's gross, so be more specific.
No, that's all. She's gross. That's the one with that new dumbass song, right?
You think you the shit? You ain't even a fart.
Yeah. See, gross.
That's an old joke though. It's not gross. It's just an old joke, and it's just not a good joke. Well, I wouldn't have made a song.
Be funnier.
I wouldn't have made a song off of it, but hey, man. Whoever's writing for her, I mean, kudos. She always is popular. She is always just right on point of popularity. So shout out to her. I ain't mad. I ain't even mad at her, because that I feel like people should look at it this way. Ice Spice is proof in the pudding of you can be whoever you want to be as long as you believe in yourself. She really isn't a great rapper. She has no serious personality. She ain't writing any of her own music. She's just got a body, and that's about it. So, there you go. You can be whatever you want to be, as long as you're pretty. And that's why my podcast is slow growth, because I'm not pretty enough. What?
I don't like that.
It's facts, though. Tell me it's not facts. Mm-hmm. I would like somebody to explain to me that you can be whatever you want to be as long as you're pretty enough. And tell me I'm wrong. There's so many talentless hacks in this world. They just look better than everybody else. Or we're pedophile to children or something like that. I don't know. You see Usher came out and pretty much said that people were touching him when he was young?
No.
Yeah, he's one of the new P. Diddy victims.
Me too.
Right, he was Me Too, but he's Me Too by P. Diddy, so it don't matter. Oh. He was like, P. Diddy touched me, and everybody's like, who cares?
That's what he do.
That's what he do. P. Diddy be doing it. Cat Williams tried to tell you. You gotta tell him no. Oh, my goodness gracious. So, Valentine's Day is coming up, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's coming up soon, Wednesday.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? Because you don't like doing shit for Valentine's Day.
No, I don't. As long as you acknowledge that the day is a day.
Why do I have to acknowledge it? Why do you care so much about acknowledgement? Because, are you Roman Reigns now?
Oh my God.
Acknowledge me.
Acknowledge me. No, it's just that, acknowledge that we're a couple, that this is a thing. Be done with it. There we go. Okay. That's it.
Do you like getting chocolates?
I like chocolate on its own, but I don't like getting those chocolates in the heart-shaped plastics because they're gross.
No? I like some of those.
Those are terrible chocolates.
Some of those be decent.
No.
Some of those, you talking about the big heart-shaped, the heart-shaped box. Mm-hmm. No, some of those be decent chocolates, not all of them. The ones that have like white chocolate mixed with something else is terrible. Yeah, I will give you those.
The coconut and
I like the coconut a little bit.
Nope.
The one that's got the cherry jizz in it.
I like cherry though. I like the cherry was it cardinals?
I don't know.
Cardinals or something like that they have around Christmas time. Okay. I like those. So cherry and chocolate go together really well. But
just not a heart-shaped box.
It's the chocolate that they have in those heart-shaped boxes that I don't like. Mm-hmm. It's just something about the chocolate. It's not right.
I'm not arguing with you. I ain't got to spend money on shit.
Right.
I understand, because you know what I can't stand? Heart-shaped Reese's. Shit's blasphemy. Any shaped Reese's is fucking disgusting. I hate all of them shits. Mm-hmm. Get all of them shaped Easter Reese's, the Reese's. I know, but I say Reese's.
You don't like the
Santa Claus ones?
No,
the heart-shaped ones?
What's the
if it ain't a cup.
I don't remember what shape they were trying to go for, but there was a new Reese that they were trying to do. And it just looked like a pair of balls.
Damn.
And people were just like, Reese's, stop this. We just want the normal regular shape.
That's what I said, just the cup. And I keep telling people, you know why the cup is supreme? It's because the edges are harder than the soft center. Mm-hmm. So it gives you a chocolate snap. You know what I mean? Yeah. You get a nice little crisp snap, and then melty chocolate and peanut butter. You need the edges. That's all I'm saying. That's why I don't even like the big cups as much anymore. Because the big cups don't have that snap like they used to. And then you just end up having to freeze all your cups. And that's a whole nother fucking issue. But yes, no more Reese shapes. Although, they do have Reese and banana. Like, that's a new thing. Like, they're frozen, like, banana chips with Reese peanut butter cup. Like, around it. Mm-hmm. Now, we'll try them some bitches. But they only at Costco. And I ain't got a Costco membership. So now I gotta
get us a gift card.
I gotta get me a gift card so I can go on to Costco to get one thing, and it's so much work. So much work.
They're gonna stop doing that because people know the trick now.
Well, maybe stop charging me to go in your restaurant or your grocery store.
Your restaurant.
I mean, that's the first way to say niggas, no niggas. I guess is just charge a membership because I ain't going. Also, I don't think they have a Costco anywhere near a hood area.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
So there you go. Costco says no blacks allowed. Mm-hmm. That's my official ruling on the whole scenario. Costco don't like black people. That's why they got Sam's Club for us. And Ultra Foods. And shit like that. Like, we can't go to Costco. We're not allowed. Mm. I'm sorry. To my black people, we ain't supposed to be there, apparently. Dang. I just fuck with Costco because they sell everything. Like, I went in there once with someone else, and they had a whole couch in there for like $300. You just buy a couch.
They have literally everything in that place.
Like, why the fuck? Like, I thought this was a grocery store. Why they got a whole couch in this bitch? Mm-hmm. And it was a nice couch for $300. Like, I would have bought it if I had a way to transport it.
Yeah, no, they got all kind of stuff in there. They got nice clothes.
Do they? I never went to the clothes section.
Yeah, they got nice clothes. They got
I got my smartwatch from there.
Yep.
My Samsung smartwatch.
Yep.
Straight out of Costco.
They got all kind of good food in there that you wouldn't even expect them to have.
Bro, that fucking chicken bake shit?
Yep.
I ain't did the trick, though. I got to do the trick at some point. Where you take the chicken bake, and then you take the hot dog, and then you fucking shove the hot dog inside the chicken bake. That's some fat ass shit. Mm-hmm. And I just don't want to be the one that has to insert a fucking glizzy into a fucking Hot Pocket. Like, that's just kind of gay.
Like, I know that's a term, but whenever anyone says that, it just sounds wrong.
Because it is wrong. That's the point. Maneuvering glizzies is wrong.
Yeah. Don't like that.
But, hey, I think that's what, I want to say that was a New York term. I think that's New York only. Mm. And New York's not a real place, so.
No, we've already established that.
I've established it multiple times, man. Is that they be out there with their puffs and their Tims and their bacon, egg, and cheese, and they don't want to be bothered. So I'm not gonna bother them. But yeah, no, we have no plans for Valentine's Day.
We gonna cook.
We are gonna cook. Well, no. Let me rephrase it. I'm gonna cook, motherfucker. Yeah. I'm gonna cook something. I just don't know what yet. But obviously, it's gonna be steak related. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I want steak.
Do you want just regular steak or another roast?
I want a ribeye steak.
Medium. Mm-hmm. Garlic butter.
Yeah.
Rosemary and thyme, salt, pepper. Mm-hmm. Oh, good grief. Yeah, I guess I can do that. Twice. I want to try and make twice baked potatoes. I've been wanting to do that, but I also just like regular baked potatoes.
How do you feel about smashed potatoes?
I feel like that's more work for nothing. Okay. But again, I could be wrong. I've never had them. Yeah. I feel like they're just like hash browns with extra steps. Like they're fancy hash browns, I should say, not even extra steps, because it's just cook tiny potatoes and punch them. Yeah, basically. I don't know. I just like regular baked potatoes. What's your favorite potato?
Any potato.
If you're talking about any potato, what's your favorite style of potato?
Any potato.
Kelly, pick one. Stop being a bastard.
I like potatoes.
Yeah, pick a fucking style is what I'm asking. If you had to choose one. Like in baked, French fried, scalloped, peeled, mashed.
I think mashed potatoes.
Raw.
I think mashed potatoes are raw. I think
there's some freaks out here that eat a raw potato. Okay, don't look at me crazy. I'm not eating them.
Mashed potatoes is king.
Really?
You can do mashed potatoes in so many different ways, and it's always good.
I've had some great mashed potatoes, and I've had some pretty piss poor mashed potatoes. So that's the only reason why I can't say mashed potato.
What's yours?
Baked. Because you can't fuck up a baked potato.
Yes, you can.
How?
Man.
Other than undercook it, which means toss that bitch in the microwave for 5 minutes. It'll finish the job. And you really can't overcook a mashed potato because there's still some left in it. You're just not getting a lot of mashed potato. Or a baked potato, but can't really fuck it up. Unless you blow up your microwave, which I've done. Have you ever done that?
No.
I've exploded my microwave before making a baked potato. Trick is you're supposed to stab the baked potato if you're going to cook it in a microwave. You need to stab it so there's holes, because if it doesn't, the potato just fucking explodes, and then part of your microwave explodes. It's a mess. I do not recommend. 10 out of 10, never recommend. Stab them bitches. But I do mine in the oven now, so oven baked potatoes are quite delicious.
Yeah, that's the way that God intended them.
You know what I have done once, and I didn't do it well, but I want to try again. I want to try throwing a baked potato on the grill again.
Yeah, those were good.
I've had it once, like somebody else doing it, and it was superb, and I tried to do it, and I fucked it up.
Oh, man.
Because, first off, you're supposed to wrap it.
Yeah.
And I did not wrap it, so my outside of my potato was charred. And then I'm like, man, this is cooking too fast. And then I just moved it like to the side that, there's less heat. And then it just didn't cook all the way through properly. So it was not well done. It was just not well done. I fucked it up. I know it was me. I fuck up a lot on the grill. I'm getting better. But yeah, I want to try that again because I feel like that was the best potato I've ever eaten.
You know the best thing on the grill?
What's that?
Corn.
Vegetable-wise, I'll give you that.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay.
Vegetable-wise, corn.
No, because baked beans are a fucking vegetable.
No.
Baked beans, Kelly. Baked beans on the grill.
I don't know what... Beans are in their own category.
Beans are vegetables.
They're not vegetables.
What do you think they are?
They're their own category.
No, they're vegetables.
They're not.
Oh, my God. No, are you going to argue beans with me now? It's Black History Month. Just say I'm right and leave me alone.
Goodness.
No, beans are good on the grill. Jesus Christ, I cannot wait till it gets warm. I'm so fiending for warm weather activity. This winter sucked. It was just ass. It wasn't even a bad winter, but it seems like it's just hanging around.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Like, it just won't let it, like, it keeps getting warm and then it goes back to cold. Just, like, get warm. Like, we all know it's over with. Like, get warm and be done with this shit. And fuck out of here with this half cold, half warm bullshit. It was 60 degrees the other day. It is 30 right now. Mm-hmm. Mother Nature can kiss my ass.
Getting everybody sick. That's
all I'm saying. Like, that's the type of shit I'm talking about. Like, if you want to be 60, I understand. That's hot for February. But I ain't nobody asked you to drop back down to 30 and 20. Like, you hang around 40 is what I'm saying. Like, kick it in the 40s, in the 50s if you want to hit 60. But don't go 60 and then 30. Like, that's some bullshit. Cold as hell. I was ready to get out on my bike again. We did a whole Instagram thing because I got my bike fixed and working again. And I'm ready to get out and ride. You know? I got my hopes up. I was ready to bust out the grill again. And then it's going to be cold all this week. Snow. It's finna snow. It was 60 degrees the other day and it's finna snow. Some bullshit. Sick. I hate it. I hate February. February sucks. Just bring on March. March is always better. March always feels more like spring, even though it's still cold sometimes in March. But it feels more like spring than February because it probably actually is spring in February. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just like light is at the end of the tunnel and you're also at the end of the tunnel with the light. February is just like, man, fuck all of this. Is there anything happy in February?
It's Black History Month.
Is there anything happy in February? I still pose the same question. And don't even bring up Valentine's Day. I'm asking for happiness. And there's no happiness. It's President's Day. Free day off. for some people. Do people still get President's Day off?
No.
Damn. So much for that. I didn't get Martin Luther King's birthday off either, so fuck y'all anyway.
Yeah, no, I don't know. There's nothing important.
It's Chinese New Year.
Oh, yeah.
This is the end of Chinese New Year weekend, too.
Yeah.
So there's at least one good thing in this month.
Dude, yeah. Chinese New Year is the best.
The best when you're adjacent to Asian people. Mm-hmm. We got some good Chinese food. We got some orange chicken, some fried rice. Mm-hmm. I made fried rice to go with the rice that we already had. So yeah, Chinese New Year. There you go. At least something good comes out of February. Year of the Dragon. Mm-hmm. If you were born in the Year of the Dragon, I don't know how Chinese zodiac racism works, but there you go. Year of the Dragon. This is your year. Congratulations. Next year's the Year of the Pig or some shit. Or the Year of the Rat. No, it's the Year of the Snake next year. We looked it up. Like while I'm making jokes. So yeah, next year's going to be the Rat year. Last year was the Bunny. Do you know what's Chinese zodiac you are offhand? No?
I can look it up.
Look it up. I know I'm a horse. I'm not a horse, Jerry. Actually, I'm a broom. I'm sorry if anybody's listening. This is like, what the fuck are these people talking about? This is like my brain on a normal Wednesday. I just be thinking and talking at the same time. None of this shit should be fucking informational.
I'm a monkey.
You're a monkey? That makes sense. And I feel like I said that the last time we looked it up. Mm-hmm. But it makes sense that you're a monkey. You're clingy and energetic.
It's a water monkey is what it is.
It's a water monkey at that too?
Yeah.
Why are you just like surrounded by water racism?
Because that's what I am. Yeah.
So what you trying to say? Why am I a horse? Because I'm a jackass?
I mean, if the shoe fits.
Fuck you. Does it have like an explanation of like the Chinese zodiac signs? Like what are your personalities supposed to be? What does a monkey do? Are you Sun Wukong? Are you the Monkey King? No.
I don't see that.
It's fine. I was just curious. I mean, our space racism has like explanations. You're an Aquarius. That means you got this kind of personality, and you're fucking not crazy. But I feel like all of them are crazy. I think every space racism sign is just like you're this, and crazy.
They have a personality thing. Is that what you were asking?
Yeah.
Okay. Monkeys are known for their playful and energetic nature. They enjoy having fun and bring a lively spirit to their surroundings. Monkeys often have a sense of humor and like to make others laugh. People born under the monkey sign are clever and quick learners.
I think all of that is inaccurate. I'm just kidding. It's funny when I don't have to see your face and I know the face you're making. Uh-huh. That's funny. No, you're clever and energetic and all of that stuff. You're humorous. You like dad jokes, so yeah, no, you're humorous. Oh, yeah. So there you go.
It says, I'm compatible with dragons and rats, so not you.
Damn! What did I do wrong? So that means you're going to have a good year this year, right? Yeah. Because this is one of your compatible years. Yeah. So there you go. You're going to have a good year this time, Kelly. What you going to do? You're going to have a good Chinese year. I don't know if that...
Lots of money coming my way.
You're right, man. Who's going to give you some red envelopes?
Man.
We're not Chinese, so we don't get none.
I know.
To my Chinese people, because apparently there's a few of you listeners out there, man. What are you guys doing for Chinese New Year? Let me know. Comment below. Send me an email. Shoot me a text.
There was a cool parade in Chinatown.
Was it?
Yesterday.
Oh, I would have went to that.
They were super busy, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I could understand that. I thought about going to Chinatown because I wanted some fucking buns. I really wanted some buns. Some dim sum. Kill for some dim sum right about now. Can't have dim sum on the Super Bowl, though. That's not a Super Bowl snack.
It's not the right thing.
I want some shumai. And some Campbell's hump.
You want to go to commercial?
Is it time for commercial? Mm-hmm. Okay, let's do that then. Commercial. Goodbye. Welcome back to the Nonsense Podcast. It's just me, FNBobito, FNBob on this side of the camera. Kelly, our FN engineer, is still always in the back, keeping us slightly entertained. Mm-hmm. Say hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
How's it going? What kind of commercials did you get? I'd be wondering. I got a Jules commercial. I listen to every once in a while. Yeah. I got a Jewel Osco commercial. I don't know why. I don't know what's to it. Groceries. Go get you some.
Yeah. I got one for jewelry, but Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
The times.
Hey, a question. What should you get gifts for Valentine's Day? I'm asking you. Do you feel like you should get a gift?
I mean...
Yeah.
I personally don't want a gift, but I know that women expect a gift. So...
No. What? All right, now let me rephrase it then. What is an appropriate gift for Valentine's Day? Because I wouldn't know what to get a person for Valentine's Day. Like, flowers and chocolate apparently are not enough anymore. And that's all you get out of me. You might get the flowers. I'll get you some chocolate.
Honestly, like
you're in the girl world, you should know.
Girls want jewelry and purses and shoes.
Hell to the no! You're not getting any jewelry from me.
I don't want jewelry.
What I'm saying is like why buy jewelry? That's just expensive for a rock. For a shiny rock. Are we still stupid? Are we Neanderthals and we're still buying shiny rocks?
Yeah, you gotta give your special pebble to your friend.
At least the penguins went and got their own pebbles. I'm going to Jacob the jeweler to go charge me $2,000 for some bullshit. Yeah. Shit ain't even real. No. Jewelry's ridiculous. I'm not even a jewelry kind of person in the first place. Although I like my rings, but they're just steel. Or this one's tungsten, right? Yeah. It's the one you got me. Yeah. Man, I'm not a heavy jewelry person, and I wouldn't. I like jewels and stuff, but I mean, at the end of the day, they're shiny rocks, and I don't think they're worth thousands of dollars. No. So I wouldn't see.
We definitely overprice diamonds for sure. Like any.
But diamonds are forever.
No. Anybody that's in the jewelry world will tell you that diamonds are way overpriced for what they are.
Oh yeah. That's why they're getting into lab-grown diamonds now. Like, lab-grown diamonds are, like, the new big thing. Mm-hmm. So we'll make you a rock. And I'm like, yeah, sure you will. I like weird shit. Like, I like your ring because it has, like, a not so common stone instead of just diamonds or some shit. Your sapphire, ruby, shit like that. Jade's, like, my new favorite thing now.
I like jade, too.
I just like how they have to get it. Mm-hmm. So they're like really particular on which rocks they cut, and then it takes like forever just to cut through one just to see if it's good jade or not. Mm-hmm. So like jade seems kind of cool, and you can make more shit out of jade.
Your ring's pretty unique.
Yeah.
You have comet from
meteorite.
A meteorite in the sky, and then a legit T-Rex bone.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's pretty sick. Mm-hmm. Wish it was not colorful, but just more vivid, I guess you should say.
Yeah. It definitely looked more on the website, but it's got a cool story.
Yeah.
Destruction of a species.
Yeah, you really enjoy that story a lot. Not saying that I don't. I'm just saying like that was like your favorite thing. Mm-hmm. You're just like, oh no, I'm getting him destruction. Mm-hmm. I would have just been happy with Meteor. The T-Rex one I feel like is the overkill. No offense. Which you would think would be the other way around. Yeah. But no, the Meteor is cool. I'm a Final Fantasy head, so you had me at Meteor. Can I cast Meteor with this? Is this good material? But no, it's a really cool ring. Yours is cool. We doubled down on yours too, because now you got a bracelet to go with your ring. Mm-hmm. Eventually, we got to get you an upgraded ring with a better jewel, because I was broke back then. It's okay. I don't want to say broke, but I couldn't afford no fucking, because those jewels are typically like fucking $1,000. And I cannot afford $1,000. And I'm out here hustling Mexicans and shit trying to get this shit. Which is psycho. We technically spent less on your bracelet than I did on your ring.
Yeah.
because I did not haggle that ring as well as I could have. I mean, I talked that man all the way down on that fucking bracelet.
Yeah, you did.
I was kind of impressed. He started off at 1,200, didn't he?
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure he started off. I know he started off over 1,000, and we talked him down to 400. Psychopath. I'm just like, I ain't buying none of this shit. But that's the difference. I went to the Mexican people, and I got it from them instead of one of these fucking fancy ass jewelers. And the same area too. I went to like a jeweler person way out into the city. Never again, man. I'm just kicking it with the Mexicans. Sell the tea for low, man. They just wanted to make a sale. They wanted chicken tacos. That's all they kept talking about. I just want my chicken tacos. Fine, 400. That's all you get out of me. And toss in a bottle to go with it. Now we will have to go back for some more alcohol at some point. Yeah. So, but other than that, we have nice jewelry. That's all I'm saying. That was a weird circled story. Yeah. Either way, so you had something you were gonna bring up.
Oh yeah. Did you hear that Southwest is revamping their seats? I don't know if it's next year or the year after, but coming soon. Coming soon. Smaller seats, larger seats. It looked like the same seats, but different padding on it. So they looked like, instead of them being really cushiony and having all the fluff, they're just like...
They're flat.
They're flat. And they have a pillow.
They got a pillow?
That's it.
So you quickly showed me. I haven't looked. I've done no research, so nobody shoot me in the face for it. As long as they still got the leg room, I really don't give a shit. Southwest has the most leg room of any airline. So you tall fat boys like me, I'm gonna need that extra 2 inches. Hey yo, Jesus Christ, that sounded terrible. No, I need that the extra inches of space in my leg room. So whatever, I don't care if the seats are 3 times smaller and thinner. As long as I got leg space, I fit in my seat. I happen to be one of those fat dudes that can still fit in one seat for the most part. I might hang over a smidget. But with Kelly sitting next to me, I'm pretty much good from that point on anyway. I don't even take much of your seat up. No. Like I just might have my foot in your foot space. Trying to get comfortable, you know? But you're never uncomfortable sitting next to me, and nobody else is really uncomfortable sitting next to me, so no one's giving me any complaints. And I'll ask. If I'm in your space, let me know. Fuck it. I'll squeeze. I'll bunch up as much as I can. I ain't trying to encroach on nobody's space, but I fucking tuck myself into my little space, and I put my seatbelt on, even though sometimes I be struggling, but I fit in my seat. I am still, as fat as I am still a one airline fat dude. One airline seat fat dude. I ain't got to pay for 2 seats yet. I ain't got to do none of that shit. Although, I feel like I could start doing that, just starting to pay for 2 seats on an airline.
Just to be comfortable? Just
to be comfortable anyway. But we fly Southwest for the most part, so they're first come, first serve seats. Mm-hmm. So, no. Because then I'm going to just start a fight with somebody. I'm just like, no, I pay for these 2 seats. And then somebody's still going to be mad. So, no, fuck that.
Yeah.
That's when you start flying fancier airlines. When you start flying American Airlines, you can pay for 2 seats. Right. But I don't need 2 seats any damn way, so I'm good. Right now, so far, so good. And I'm dropping weight slowly. Actually, compared to last year, I don't know if anybody remember, I can actually fit this jersey now a little more comfortably. There's some space in there. It's not a lot, but I can do this. I can do the Kobe now. I can put on my shirt. But yeah, no, I actually fit in an airline seat, so I'm good. I'm solid. You hated them with a passion because you're like, there's no cushion whatsoever in that shit.
Yeah, I mean, imagine like a longer flight. Like, that's gonna be terribly uncomfortable.
I mean, if it's anything longer than what we're finna fly, I'm flying something else anyway.
Yeah.
Like, even now, like, we're our next vacation is a 4-hour flight. I'm already considering maybe moving airlines. And that's only so we can get first class and shit like that.
You want first class?
Or at least business class. I'm thinking at least business class. Because business class is more than enough of comfortability.
Yeah.
But 4 hours, I feel like it's not long enough for me to be bitching that hard, you know?
Right.
I feel like I could suck it up for 4 hours if I'm entertained. Now, here's the kicker, though. For Southwest, we got to be like the first booked individuals, though. So, like, I need you to be itchy with the trigger finger when it comes time to check into our flight. Because I'm trying to get, you know, like an A2. A1 and 2. I want to be the first people on that flight. Because we are going straight for them emergency seats. As I need all my leg room. I'm sorry. Every last bit of it. With the extra seat space in between us. You know what I mean?
We also flew super early in the morning, but we got the emergency seats last time.
Mm-hmm. And it was beautiful.
They were comfortable.
Most comfortable I've ever been on a flight. Ever. Everybody was just like, are you sure you want that responsibility? If we're going to die, we're going to die anyway. So who fucking cares? But I think of it this way. Everybody's like, you're going to be the one that's responsible for opening the door. Yeah, and I'm also be the first one out. So that seems like the best option for me is not only do I get to open the door, but then I get to get the fuck out too. I ain't got to wait behind everybody else. Safety.
They want you to stay there and help everybody.
No, they don't. They want you to open the door and get the fuck out the way. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to be the first one safe. It's the person that's all the way at the back of the plane I feel bad for. No, I'm good. Speaking of weird plane shit, did you ever hear this? I think that was, and I hate to quote him, but that was like a Matt Rife bit that he was just like, did you know that the airline like safety system was only designed to help kill you? So like if you've been on a flight, they're like, oh, if the plane's going down, you're supposed to like tuck your head down and stuff like that to protect yourself. Apparently that maneuver would just get you killed faster. Like that's like an immediate death. If your head's tucked down and the plane crashes, you're going to die instantly. And they kind of want that because if you survive a plane crash, then they got to pay you out for insurance and all of that shit.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, take it with a grain of salt. It was something that Matt Rife said, and I really don't believe half of the shit that he says. Or the fact that he's famous, I don't believe in either. But, I don't know. All I know is I'd rather sit at the exit. The emergency exit got the most leg room, and the first guy out. So I'm cool with that. And again, my thoughts are if I'm going to die, I'm going to die on a plane. So what do you want from me? Like, at least let me be comfortable and die.
Right.
Speaking of that, though, talking about weird seats. Did you see the double-decker seats for the people at home?
You showed me.
I showed you the motherfuckers. Where now they're going to go back to seats sitting like this. So it's like regular seat and then another person sitting on top like this.
You have to put a picture in.
Yeah, you can do it. Pull it up and drag it over to the second screen. I just thought about it. You can do all of these things with the magic of in-house editing. But yeah, no, they're ugly. And I don't want my face in someone else's ass. And everybody's complaining about it. Like, I know everybody else is already complaining about like Southwest making thinner seats. But I don't want ass on my face seats. Those seats are terrible. You got them? Double-decker seats? Airline double-decker seats. Gross. The worst thing in the world. Oh, yeah. No, it's literally just ass and face. You got to climb a ladder to get up to the top area. The bottom seats, I don't even see how anybody can fit in them bitches at all. Like, they're just the worst thing to humans, period. Like, I don't understand. My thought process is this when it comes to flying in general. I'm not old enough to remember, but I know I've heard the stories of like people who used to go on airlines and that used to be like fancy shit. I don't know if you remember that, Kelly. People used to get dressed in their Sunday best to go to the airport. You put on a suit and tie. You know, the kids be wearing, proper clothes, and you just go fucking fly. And now people won't even take off their pajamas to go on an airline anymore. Like, everybody's in the airport with sweats and bonnets and house shoes. Like, what happened to flying being a nice, comfortable experience? Like, now all they care about is just shoving as many people in this tube as humanly possible and sending them through the skies. This is fucking sad now. Like, I want to go back. I want to fly in the 40s. Back when black people probably couldn't even fly. But I want to fly in the 40s where people used to put on their zoot suits and shit and take to the skies. That's how it used to be. Now we catching flights. They used to take to the skies. That's how you know things are different. Mm-hmm. I want to take to the skies one time, like Amelia Earhart. You know what I mean? Now we're just,
Did you hear that they think that they recovered some of her transmissions before she crashed?
Really?
Yeah.
So they might have found this lost bitch, possibly.
But she was sending out distress signals, and like surrounding people that had like radios back then were picking it up.
They're just ignoring her?
They weren't ignoring her. They were just going to the wrong people. Like, they were going to civilians, not like the...
Oh.
Yeah, not like where they were supposed to go.
So she was fucking up.
She was just out of...
She was out of range.
Range of everything.
Right.
So.
No, I'm just teasing.
I know.
Let me tease. Before anybody gets mad, you don't like black women that much? Just calm down. No, it was a joke. You know, I feel like I have to start doing that now more often now. It's just like, these are jokes, everyone. It's okay.
Well, yeah, they think that they are starting to understand where her coordinates might have been, so they can start to uncover where the plane might have been.
Okay.
So it's still too far down in the ocean where we're
never gonna get it.
We can't, or there's probably nothing there to get anyway. But
all right. I was gonna say, shouldn't it have disintegrated by now?
Probably.
It's been there a while now because the Titanic's been there, still able to be gone too. Just maybe go in something other than a tube with a PlayStation controller. Woo! Rehashing old jokes. Wasn't that like around this time too of last year?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was March.
March.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, though. It's been a whole year. Should we? They should make that into a national holiday because that was some of the funniest times in our lives. Jesus, man. Either way, no. I hope they find her. I kind of want to know what happened because I don't know how the fuck we just lost a motherfucker forever. And she used to fly consistently, so she wasn't a terrible pilot.
No.
It's Black History Month, damn it! Find Amelia Earhart.
Oh my god. So. What I was watching, it was like a documentary of them finding these tapes. Mm-hmm. And so apparently what happened was she was supposed to land somewhere to fuel up.
Okay.
And she never actually made it to the fuel station. So in those... when she was going down to like, I don't know planes, but when she was like going lower,
descending,
yeah, like when she was descending to get to the area, all of her mechanics were kind of like going out,
right?
And so in order for the engine to send off signals, like for the radio to work and everything, the engine had to be on and it had to be gassed up. But she was running out of gas. And what they were saying is she might have, like...
cut it
to
conserve.
To conserve. And she fell into the water. And the only way she was able to, like, send out those distress signals was cutting the engine back on.
Right.
To send those couple signals. But she never actually made it to the place.
Right. Ew, that's terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, interesting though. Again, I would like to know. I want to say I'm an experienced aviation individual, but I do like aviation. I do like planes. And I do like things that have to do with piloting. Mm-hmm. I try and keep up with most of those things.
It's an interesting case too.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I'm not interested in the like how some people probably are. Just like, where is she? The murder mystery of it. I'm more so just like, who fucked up? Somebody had to have fucked up. And I'm curious, is it human error? Was it mechanical error? Was it... I mean, granted, we've developed all of these technologies thoroughly over the years, so...
Yeah, it wasn't like that back then.
Right.
So it could have just... what it sounded like is that the system read that there was enough gas in there to make it to this thing, or they thought that they could make it to the fuel station,
and she just ran out.
And she didn't have enough.
Which, again, I mean, at the same time, though, that's more human error, because you have to manually gas up, Your tank's not full. Your tank's not full. She was flying a solo plane, so there's really no reason for her not to gas up thoroughly. You would only adjust your fuel tank if you have passengers. Yep. So that's a little bit of weird aviation knowledge. I know it's that you would purposely like fuel up less if you have heavier passengers, because you want to make sure that your aircraft is a certain weight.
But she was, you've seen the plane. It's a smaller thing.
Yeah, so, it was a personal aircraft, so there's no reason for it not to filled up properly.
Well, it may not have held as much as
that. Then that goes back to human error. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That means you plotted your course terribly.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Is the course was off.
Right, that's all. But again, that's where I'm curious is, was it like her making a mistake? Because at the end of the day, if you're hopping in that aircraft, you need to have made all those calculations. Mm-hmm. So did she just make the mistake? Was there just an actual failure or something that we just didn't know about at that time? Like, again, I'm curious in that sense, because as scary as flying might seem, it's also one of the safest methods of travel that we have as the human race. Like, flying is about as safe as it gets. It's very rare that going up in the air, you don't come back down where you're expecting to come back down at. Mm-hmm. The fact that we can pinpoint Amelia Earhart and Kobe at this point as two of the individuals that went up and didn't come down like they were supposed to says a lot. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. So, I'm interested. I'm very interested in what happened. How are we looking on times? I know we're over what we normally would do. 53. I think we can wrap up this in a nice little blow then. Because I don't think there's anything else to discuss.
No. Check out FNentertainment.com.
www.FNentertainment.com. Push the button for them, please, so they can see what it looks like. Because I don't think they know what it looks like. We got a button for that. There's a www.FNentertainment button as it pops up on your screen, and like nowish. And you can see that not only do we have a place for you to listen to the podcast, you can see what our Instagram's doing. You can check out more information about us and our links to all of our things. It's the one-stop shop for entertainment, keeping up with the people, listening to the podcast, and of course the effing shop, the merch booth. Go over there, pick up a shirt or a mug or a cup or a sticker or one of those really nice effing entertainment hoodies. My favorite thing on the effing shop right now, hands down, the best thing. Everybody who's got one says they're hands down number one. Oh, and by the way, those bottles are really nice too. Keeps your drinks warm for, I think, 12 hours. Well, yeah. And then your drink's cold for like almost a day and a half if you got some ice in it. Mm-hmm. So fucking get you one of those, man. It's summertime coming. You might as well get you one. Get while the getting's good, man. Especially right now, because right now, starting today, if you go to effing shop and use promo code LOVE, because, Valentine's Day is around the corner, you will get 10% off everything in the shop. So now's a good time to purchase, man. Get something for your significant other, your loved one. They might not get it on time, but what's that song? Love's Not On Time or some shit like that? I think there's a song like that.
I don't know that.
Comment down below what the name of that song is. I don't know what it is. I know it's a song about something with love ain't always on time or some shit like that. Yeah. Whatever. Effing shop.
Comment down below what you're going to do for Valentine's
Day. Yeah, let us know, because I don't know. We don't even know what we're going to do yet. We're going to do something. We might eat food. We're definitely going to make, I'm going to cook a steak or two. But other activities, I don't know. What should we do? What do you want to do? What are you going to do? Yeah, so comment below what's going on in your life. Listen on Spreaker or on iTunes or on Spotify. But we really like for you to listen on Spreaker, because Spreaker's the home of the podcast. Download that Spreaker app. They got their own app now. And you can listen to the Nonsense Podcast right there on Spreaker. We are the number one nonsense podcast right now. Everybody's got nonsense in their name, but we're the number one nonsense. Now get us number one in comedy.
There you go.
What else? You listen, you watched on YouTube. Like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, man. Check out those shorts on YouTube and on Instagram if you don't mind. You should also be following us on Instagram and Twitter. I actually post and let you know when episodes are coming out. And I'm gonna try and post a little more on Twitter. I don't know what my Twitter handle is. I think it's just FNBoB on Twitter. This is just my thing. It's not even an FN Entertainment thing. It's just my Twitter. Just check me out on Twitter. But all you have to do is just go to the link tree below, and everything's right there, man. You ain't got to try hard. Yeah, super easy. If you don't know where to find me, just look at the link tree or go to www.fnentertainment.com. Everything's there. Yeah. Song of the day? You got a song of the day? Oh, snaps. Hold on. Is this post Super Bowl? This is after the Super Bowl. I got a couple songs for everybody now, since I gotta keep up for everybody else not being here. So I'll let you go first. Do you got a good sport ball song? Sport ball song that's just like, yeah, I just watched football, or I got other sports to listen to or watch. I know you don't care about football. Hockey. Does hockey have a Super Bowl? No, they just have the final.
They have the Stanley Cup finals.
Final. Yeah. I learned that. It's not the finals. It's the final.
Okay.
It's only one.
I guess they have 7 games. I'm going to do Never Gonna Stop by Rob Zombie.
Never Gonna Stop. It's just original theme song, right? Mm-hmm. Or one of his theme songs.
We got one of them.
There you go. I like that one. That used to play on my Madden game, matter of fact. So kudos to you for that one. I'm going to do Halftime by the Yin Yang Twins. Oh. I love that song. And it was one of my favorite songs to listen to on NFL Streets Volume 2. That game was phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal. Secondary song, All That Remains. 2 weeks, because we are now 2 weeks away from the Final Fantasy Rebirth game coming out. Only 2 more weeks left. At the time of this recording, 17 days. So 2 weeks and some change. But 2 weeks! We almost there. Oh well. Either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed your Super Bowl weekend. Monday's here. We just gotta trudge through this one, and then the weekend cometh. So have a nice week. We'll see you on Wednesday with a Valentine's Day special with me and Kels.
Yep.
And then another Friday episode. So chill out, and we'll see you later. Goodbye.